What's good, Greatness Gang? Welcome back to another reaction. And today I have a special reaction from a group called the Moody Blues. Is it the Moody Blues or is it just Moody Blues? So I've never heard anything about this group at all. I've never heard their name at all. So not only am I reacting to a song, but I'm reacting to an interview of theirs, so I could get to know them a little better, because usually the groups that I react to, I usually would at least know their name if I don't know any songs. Excuse me. If I don't know any of their songs, but I must have been living under a rock. But someone told me that I really should react to this group, and the song is going to be Nights in White Satin. So I'm very excited to react to a group that I've never heard of. So let's get into it.
"38 years after their first album, the Moody Blues seem to be returning to their roots with their latest live recording.
Live at the Greek Theatre, which is just coming out now, DVD, which we're really excited about. And
actually, it's the first DVD we've done for a long time without first DVD done actually without an orchestra. First live album we've done since 1969 without an orchestra, because the two previous things have been for PBS.
Since the beginning, the Moody Blues have interjected a classical sound into their rock and roll music, a trademark that has carried them through almost 4 decades.
Our very first album was made with us playing our own set of songs without any orchestra. But then an orchestra doing our themes in between, and that's where we became known for that kind of style. And then
I'm already excited to hear the song. So they mix in orchestra with classic rock. That sounds very interesting.
When we first started really just doing all of our own songs, we started off with using a keyboard instrument called the mellotron that had orchestral sounds on it. And so that was where we got that kind of character and colour into our sound, and it's a kind of trademark that we have. And none of us ever had any kind of classical training, but it worked. Those kind of arrangements worked with our songs.
Regardless of their lack of classical training, the Moody Blues would go on to play with some of the greatest orchestras in the world. John Lodge credits the band's knowledge of the classics to being exposed to orchestral music at a very early age.
You know, Graham and I were born in Birmingham, and Birmingham, England has got one of the greatest orchestras in the world, the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra. And probably when we were growing up at school, every afternoon there would be a quiet period, and they used to play some of the CBSO music that was on, vinyl records. And so we'd probably sit down and listen, although we weren't probably taking any notice of listening to the orchestras and the classical music. He was obviously going into the psyche. When it came out as rock and roll on the Moody Blues.
Still playing all these years to packed concert halls, today the Moody Blues seem to be broadening their audience base.
So for their listeners and fans who saw them live, it must have been like listening to a very fun, hip, groovy audio film because of the orchestra element and the rock.
The young people that have discovered us, they played their music in their room, and then their parents have said, "Oh, I used to like the Moody Blues," and they've kind of rediscovered the Moodies all over again.
Whether producing new DVDs with or without an orchestra, the sound remains classic. And just with anything classic, their music never goes out of style.
We know that the Moody's music.
Yeah, the narrator made a good point of how the parents heard the children play their music and get excited, feel like it's a rediscovering. And that's what I like about doing these videos for not only myself, but for you all as well. You all always tell me that it felt like you is listening to the group over for the first time yourself. So that's very fun and exciting.
It means a lot to a lot of people. I can't see any reason to stop, really. We've never been part of a kind of fad or a fashion.
If it brings enjoyment, comfort, exhilaration for generations to come, for me that will be it.
Can you hear the spirit calling as it's carried across the way?
All right, so that was the interview from the Moody Blues. Let's get into the song Nights in White Satin. I'm just like closing my eyes and visualizing dancers and performers automatically.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send.
He has a soulful, dramatic storytelling voice. I like it already.
Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you.
Wait a minute. I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly or using the proper term, but did he have like a yodel in his voice? Is that the word? Like yodel-hee-hoo? Ain't that what it's called?
Gazing at people, some hand in hand. Just what I'm going through, they can't understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I'll love you. Yes, I'll love you.
his voice, like the orchestra, makes so much sense. It just gives him that extra push that he needs to bring out the emotions that he already has, to enhance them, to make such nice audible storytelling, that nice journey that you're on listening to him. Nice flute melody, very nice.
Never reaching the end. Letters I've written never mean to send. Beauty I always knew with these eyes before. Just what the truth is.
I like that rolling bass line, the consistent bass. The drummer is nice as well. The drummer is nice. It's giving me the chills, man. This is so cinematic. Wow. Moody Blues. Nights in White Satin. This song speaks for itself. I don't gotta say nothing else.